Yeah, I'm here with Liberty-Eylau head coach Zach Fowler. Now, do you want to start by just taking us through the season? What got the Leopards to this point?
This group right here, of course, won it last year, and coming into the season with high expectations, they've really done a good job of taking everything pitch by pitch, play by play, and not taking anything for granted. And that's why their record is what it is, and that's why we're at the point we are now.
Yeah, I know we talked after the semi-state game. You said the feeling never gets old, even though you've done it now 3 times in a row. But do you ever feel pressure of the expectation?
You can at times, but when the game starts, it is about winning that ball game, and our guys have done a great job of sifting through all that and preparing for each game the same way and not putting too much emphasis on one game or another. And now you look up and you're at the most important game of the year, and we're going to treat it like any other. And we've been in them before, and we have a little experience, so hopefully we can pull on that and play well Thursday night.
So I went back and looked at your post-game interview from last year's win, and you talked about the guys having a chip on their shoulder, that really fueling them. What would you say is fueling them this year?
Well, we pulled out the silver trophy again this week. It's over there on the bench, so they've been seeing that every day, and they'll see it till we leave tomorrow. So just having that feeling of remembering the heartbreak of that loss, and most of them were on that team, so they can kind of pull from that, and trying to get into their emotions a little bit on their preparation and how much you win the game on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and not on Thursday. So they've done a good job so far this week, and we got a practice ahead of us to get it ready, and one more tomorrow, and then it's go time.
I noticed you guys had that trophy out there. Whose idea was that?
Oh, that was mine all the way. That when you look at that trophy, different guys get different emotions. Some get upset, some get heartbroken, and you want to pull those out and be like, hey guys, do you want to bring the silver or the gold home back home? So just a little extra motivation. Not that they need it this week, but it was just one of those things we thought would be a good time to pull out and make them feel those emotions again of what it took, what it felt like to stand there and watch another team celebrate.
You got quite a few seniors on this team. What impact have they had on this program?
Well, leading by example. We had senior classes ahead of them that kind of set the template, and they followed the template and made their own a little bit at times. So they have continued the path of, leaving a legacy behind where the young guys can follow what they did. And they've been easy to follow because they work hard and they get after it. So it's been good for our team, good for our program, and they're going to leave a legacy behind that's going to continue after them.
They're getting to do this for the 3rd time in their high school career. What's that mean to do this with that group one more time?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, there's no better way to go out, playing to the last day with this group. We want to win, but at the same time, we've maxed out our time together over 4 years. 3 of them we've played to the last day. So you can't ask for more than that as a coach. And at this point, I know they're going to go out and play hard. I know they're going to give it their best. So it's not something that I'm going to worry about on effort and all that stuff. I'm just going to try to prepare the best we can to win this one baseball game, and whatever happens after that happens.
Obviously, the last time Liberty-Eylau won a state championship was last year. The time before that, you were on the team.
Yes.
How has being a player in those situations helped you better understand how to coach these guys in these big moments?
Well, I think that this year's been more of a help because we went back in 07 and lost and brought home a silver trophy in 07. So we had a chance to go back-to-back, didn't get it done. So me and Coach Rushing were on that team. Dad was the coach on that team who's on staff now. So we've all been talking to them about stay in the moment. If you start looking ahead, you can get your focus off track and you may be the better team and lose. Or if you stay focused, you may not be the better team and still win. So it's one of those deals where if we can stay in the moment for the next 3 days and look up at the end of the game, we might like what we see on the scoreboard as long as we stay focused.
You've had a few days now. What have you seen from London?
A really good team and a lot of tradition. This is their 5th year in a row in Austin, which tells you like these guys that started before these guys were in school. So their system is good. They're well coached. They do everything right. Corpus Christi is a baseball-rich area. A lot like Texarkana as we're seeing this weekend. So it's one of those deals where a lot of respect goes towards those guys. We know what kind of baseball is played down that way after playing Kylee last year, and we know we're in for a dogfight. And it's the format's changed, but I think the best 2 teams ended up in the final, and that's what you want. And at the end of the day, I think we're going to crown a champion that's a true champion this year, and it's going to be awesome.
You mentioned the Texarkana. You guys aren't the only Texarkana team playing for a championship. What's that say about this baseball community?
Oh, it's so much fun to, we played each other so much and so long. It's just so much fun, and iron sharpens iron, and it's not an accident that we're both good, because, we push each other to that level. So, but at the same time, we're not going to worry about their prep. They're not going to worry about ours. We're going to go try to handle business on Thursday night and then hopefully go support them on Friday as they take care of it as well. But that's going to be Coach Fincher's going to prep his guys. We're going to prep over here, and we look forward to seeing them play. But right now we want to take care of business on our end first.
Now, you guys, no stranger to the championship at this point. Have you guys developed any traditions?
Well, we have the same itinerary. We haven't changed that. Tomorrow we'll go down. We'll practice in Waxahachie on the way down. Eat a little bit of lunch before practice, and then we have a little steak dinner tomorrow night. So we got some traditions that have kind of begun to start, but our guys know it's not a birthright to go down there. They've had to earn it each year. So, and then the next group will have to earn it as well if they want to go. So we've developed a few traditions that we keep the same, but most of all, it's just, a whole different experience, whole different place. It's cool that these guys got to play at Dish Falk last year, and this year they get to go to Dale Diamond to play. So a little different environment, a little different atmosphere. So that'll be new to them and fun to them. So it's going to be an exciting time, and we're ready to get going.
What's this team most excited about this week?
I hope they're excited about the game itself. We're if we can stay focused on the game part of it, I think this group's going to be good. They've always been good at getting up to play a game, so I think that's what they're most excited about, is playing in front of about 6,000 people and getting back in that environment that they were in last year. And it's we talk about all the time. It's like playing high stakes poker at this point, and you're going to get your fill of adrenaline and all that stuff, but can you keep your emotions in check? Can you go back to the fundamentals when it matters? And that's going to be our focus on 7 o'clock Thursday night.
All right. Thanks, Coach, and good luck on Thursday. Reporting from Liberty-Eylau, I'm Kylee Corman.